Welcome to the Well Done Podcast. My name is Redmond, and I... something. Am also known as Red Stash. Over here we've got my buddy Rock. Say hi, Rock.
Hey, Unity! Hope you still like them explosions!
And we've also got Judge Magister.
Hello, Unity. I hope you're ready for some deliciousness today.
And we've got a special guest here with us. Everly, introduce yourself.
Hello, it's me, Everly. Welcome to Season 4.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I don't know
right.
what button to press to do that, but I
Yay.
found it. Yeah,
There we go,
it is.
yeah.
Gonna have
Season
fireworks
4 and
go
we're
off.
Yeah, Season 4. First guest, Everly. Anyway, we've got some questions from you guys, and we've got some quests to go on. That's like almost question, right? And, yeah. So, Everly here made the mistake of telling me a monster that he's not exactly comfortable with, so we're going to be starting off with that. So let that be a warning to any future guests. Don't tell us your weakness.
Yeah.
The Great Jaggy.
Oh no, Great Jaggy, he's the worst. I don't know how we're going to deal with this massive beast.
Devil Joe. Nice.
Scared on so many levels.
You should be. It's just Savage Joe.
How I was the Devil Joe. That's the best video ever on YouTube.
Ah, that sounds like it could be something.
Don't forget hot drinks, gang.
Yeah, don't forget hot
that's right.
drinks.
Yeah.
Also, null berries if you're using an element. Unless you're, just awesome and don't plan to take a breath to the face.
Unlike me, who always gets damaged and then everybody yells at me because of it.
Yeah, that. Anyway, we've got some questions for you here, Everly. Are
Indeed.
you ready?
I am still scared of Devil Joe, and I didn't have my hot drink. Okay. I am ready. I am
All right,
ready.
You've already answered a question. Great job.
Do your worst.
All right, first up we have Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid!
Dennis Quaid.
And it looks like we're all ready to go, so let's go. All right, question the first. Aptonoths seem enormous considering they inhabit areas that appear to have very little brush or vegetation. How do these herbivores pack on so much mass?
It's actually a little-known fact that they use the swamp gas from the area to just look larger than they actually are.
Ah.
Whoa, that's...
Yeah.
Swamp gas. That explains, like, all those classic alien and monster sightings, too, doesn't it?
Exactly.
Yes, it does.
That is a really versatile material.
Yeah. Yeah, I did my thesis in 7th grade on it, and turned out pretty good.
Awesome. That's some good research, sir. All right, question the second. I feel like Thomas Aquinas would love Monster Hunter, but what do you think?
The last time I talked to him, I got the same feeling, and so I would highly recommend.
Ooh.
All right, I don't even know who that is.
Me neither.
So, go Judge
Sleep.
and I.
It's sleep.
Yeah,
I'll
it
place
is
the
a
first one. Boop. Boop. Boop.
All right, question the
Oh, right.
third. Science has made huge gains in the field of biotechnology, what with Stephen Hawking's use of a microchip in his spectacles to receive radio waves from his brain to utilize a laptop computer, and crustaceans being employed to power electrical devices which work by generating energy from the processing of sugars and oxygen within the body of a living organism. Both examples clearly paving the road towards cybernetic humans. Do you endorse this practice?
Wow.
I would love
This
to
was-
comment on this.
This was the wrong quest to have a long question.
Yeah. But I signed a non-disclosure agreement about these things, so I can't really go into detail about some of the things that were mentioned. But I will say this. Watch the skies.
Oh.
Ooh, wow.
It's
Wow.
all very hush-hush.
Watch the skies indeed.
Conspiracy.
Yeah, definitely
Whoa,
the
there's a
wrong
monster
quest
coming
to have such a long question to read. Oh, you know what it was? It's because I took a hot drink, and I'm too cool for hot drinks.
Oh!
I remember reading that somewhere.
Yeah, it's in my signature because during the first episode we had as hosts with Malek on, I didn't bring a hot drink, and Judge said I'm too cool for hot drinks because I refused them from other people, so I decided, you know what? That'll be my thing for now.
Cool beans.
Too cool for hot drinks, people.
All right. Anyway, that's all we have from Dennis Quaid.
Well, that was exciting, I must say.
I know, right?
Indeed.
Let's hope the rest of the questions are as interesting.
Or just as exciting.
Shock trap.
Alright,
He's in
so-
the shock trap.
Now we've got Malek.
Murder! Tucky toe!
He's not going to live that down ever, is he?
No, he is not.
Fun times. All right. Well, first off, he says that we picked a great first guest, which I have to agree with. We are awesome at picking things.
Awesome.
Yes.
And I guess Everly's cool, too.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that Malek even knows who I am.
And his first question is actually something that I was going to ask you myself if no one did, just to make sure that people were all on the same page. Care to explain the legend of the Everly Switch Axe quest started back in the days of Try?
I remember that.
Okay, so here's... Okay, so he's going to go for it. What ended up happening, and it's sort of a long story, but I could not get a Sky Piercer from Ala to save my life. Oh, and we got the tail.
I'm a tail cutter.
So I ended up posting a help me out
really?
type thing. That's awesome.
I was just taking a laugh about it.
Yikes.
So I had a Sky Piercer Palooza event, and I said, I made up these little certificates for anybody that happened to be. Holy cow! I have got an inch of life.
Yeah, you have some health.
Fortunately, I'll stay away from me. I
You
do
need to
have
heal?
a.
I'm on it.
I got a max potion. Do
Oh,
well.
okay. It's okay. It's all good. I got a bunch
Yeah.
of these.
So I made these little certificates to anybody that came on to help me try to get this stupid thing. And Chump showed up and sent, I didn't get one with him, but I sent him a certificate. And he PM'd me back through Unity and said, great, all I need now is 2 more Everly tickets and some Everly fur, and I can make an Everly Switch Axe. And that's what gave me the idea of, hey, you know what, I could do like a little quest, because at the time, we had gotten about everything you can out of the game, but it was still fun to play, so we started making up little other things to do with it, Monster Protector and everything. So I put together that quest and had a lot of people do it.
Nice.
Yeah, sounds
I
like
probably
fine.
did it.
That's actually a cute little beginning there. The whole just need 2 more Everly tickets and some Everly fur.
Yeah, and he said, I want the Everly. What did he say? It had rainbow sharpness or something. I said, oh, that's sort of cool.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Oh, for heaven's sakes!
Oh.
This guy's.
Wow, what did
gonna
he
get hit.
eat?
Ah, there it goes.
Oh.
Ah, well, that was an auspicious start.
This is why I don't hunt this guy.
Two
I can't
of
do
those
a-
deaths were mine. I feel bad. I don't usually die to Devil Joe. I blame
Yeah,
you, Unity.
Smart enough to get a couple carves off of the tail before.
I know, right? Anyway, let's move on to the next question here. Obviously, you're a pretty big fan of the Switch Axe. What's your favorite Switch Axe to use in Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, and why?
That's a good question. Probably, this I sort of have to assume. My favorite one in Try was the Black Harvest. I just loved how it looked, particularly if I had my black leather jacket and leather pants.
Ooh, yeah.
And so I have the Black Harvest in this one, and I've got the material to upgrade it because Ultimate gave us one more branch on the tree. So that's probably going to be be my favorite. I haven't forged it yet. I need the funds, but it will be mine.
Very nice. All right. And now a question from me, just to break things up. Do we want revenge, or are we just going to give up here?
It doesn't matter to me. I suck at him, obviously, so... but at the same time, I sort of wanted to get some more experience with him, so particularly with some people that know what they're doing.
Sounds like revenge to me.
Okay.
Indeed. I'll bring...
All right, time to reset and get back in there.
Indeed. I'm gonna go full out status.
Sounds good. All right, so question number 3 from Malek. Kurapeko and Devil Joe walk into a bar. Can you finish this story?
Devil Joe says, these 4 guys showed up doing a podcast, and I totally spanked them, and then I came and got a beer. And the Pecos said, I don't doubt it.
Oh, that's a nice and friendly conversation.
Yeah. The Pecco, I don't know. Here's another little story for you. Pecco was, for the longest time, my most hated. Because my first experience with Monster Hunter was Try, and it was the demo that came out, that little demo disc, and so we went after, I think, Great Jaggy and Carapeco, and Pecco would call Raytheon in, and it took me months to defeat that stupid bird, and I was so happy. In fact, I think the very first thread I started on Unity was to inform the community that I finally beat the Carapeco.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that demo was my first experience with the series as well, and I remember just loving that the Pecco called in the Rathian, and I just ran in fear of it the first few times, and then I started trying to take down the Rathian. It was fun times.
Yep, exactly. And I got the tail off a couple times. I got her limping, but I always ran out of time on that, because I think we only had 20 minutes in the demo.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good demo.
It was.
Indeed, it was. I remember that demo too, man.
And unlike the 3 Ultimate demo, it didn't give us water weapons against a water monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found that pretty funny.
All right.
Typical.
Off we go again. And question 4. If you had to pick one monster to be stranded on a deserted island with, who would you pick?
I would probably go with something that provided fire, because if you have fire, you've got life. So says Survivor. So, I would say Rathalos, because I also think he's pretty cool.
Nice.
Well, you actually got to think about, if you're saying you got fire, you got life. There's one other thing you got to think about. If you're on a deserted island, you're surrounded by salt water, and that's not exactly potable, so maybe water would be a better choice.
Maybe, but... but if you have fire, you can distill the water.
True enough. Though it would be at least a little bit
I mean,
complicated.
it would take a little bit of time, yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like as good an answer as any.
Careful, there's a bomb in like the middle.
Oh,
God, in the front.
Fiddle.
That was... That's on you, Rock.
I'm sorry.
All right. And Malek's final question. Do you play any other Capcom games? And if so, which ones?
I do not.
Ah, so Monster Hunter alone.
Monster Hunter's it, yeah.
Not a bad choice.
Good choice.
Yeah, if you were to play one, Monster Hunter is pretty much the one.
The one badass game.
Yep, and Malek's got...
Oh, he needs a heal. Oh my God!
Okay, I was just throwing the poop. You guys would just heal me. Today is not my day. But yeah, Malek's just got a couple questions for us hosts here. The first is, how are we liking the new hosting job? Personally, I'm having fun.
Loving it. Annie's asleep. Got some bone.
Just in time for me to not be there.
I'm having a wonderful time.
Sounds delightful. And his other question for us is, have we been able to remove all the Deadpool graffiti that Ghost left around the offices? The answer is no, but I have drawn a mustache on each one.
Nice.
And that's all we have from Malek.
Malek.
Tukito.
Alright, next up we have I'm a Club You Bandit, the Outlaw Marauder.
Morado.
That is a long name.
Yeah, we just call him Bandit.
Bandito.
Alright, so Bandit's first question, what is your opinion on red mustaches?
I like them on guys with red hair. Not a fan of them on girls at all.
Ah.
Huh.
Oh my.
Uh-oh.
Alright. Bandit's next question, what is your opinion on rocks?
I think they're solid, but sometimes they can just sit there
And do nothing.
Yeah, good
and do
stuff.
nothing.
And his third question, what is your opinion on judges that are also magisters?
I think it's got too much power. It'll go to your head.
And his final question, if a tree falls and no one is around to hear it, what sound does it make?
Yeah, that one's too deep for me. I fear to comment on it.
Alright, well, that's all the questions he has.
Wow, I didn't stay in that trap long.
No, he did not.
It's like this guy's savage or something.
I know, right? And he's eating another sleep meat that's gonna do nothing. Other than hold him still for like a second or two.
Oh, or put him in a rage mode.
Or, yeah, that. So, yeah, that's all we've got from Bandit.
Guess I gave him indigestion.
Ah!
Oh, paralyzed.
Hooray! Our next questioner is Hiro, who has only one question, and he's asking if you could introduce yourself.
I did that already.
I know,
but
right?
For the benefit of those asking questions, because it was so nice of them, I'm Everly. I'm nobody. But I was fortunate enough to be the first guest of Season 4 of the Well Done podcast.
Well, that means you're hardly nobody now,
So now I am somebody.
No, right?
Forced to be reckoned with.
That's like we just gave you a digital high five.
A little bit.
That's just like the greatest. And that's all we've got from Hiro.
Oh, here's one other thing about who I am. I am the United States and features editor of NintendoFeed.com.
Cool.
Yeah. So I've done a couple. I did a Why We Love Monster Hunter feature article, and whenever we have something coming on Monster Hunter, I always am usually the Monster Hunter reporter for our site. So there's another thing about who I am.
That's pretty neat, and I did not know that.
Now we're going to be more famous.
Yeah!
Yay!
Yeah, make an article like the Well Done podcast had me on. They're the coolest.
Well, no,
Yeah.
that was actually mentioned in our in our games we're playing this week. So I'll probably write an article about it. Then once the link is up or the video's up, I'll link it.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah,
That's cross promotion right there.
yeah, boy.
Get back here, Joe!
All right, our next questioner is Nyanracuga,
Nyanracuga.
who actually double posted these three questions. I think that was probably an accident, but hey,
But
Do I have
then
to answer?
I'll
again,
ask them each once.
Okay, cool.
Question 1. What thing about Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate are you most excited about? Conversely, if you aren't so
wow.
excited about it, tell us why.
Let's see. Boy, there's a lot that I'm excited about. In fact, I bought a 3DS just because of it. a 3DS XL actually.
Very
Nice.
Yeah,
Way to go.
and I got a Circle Pad Pro ordered.
Ooh.
So that's coming, since Nintendo was kind enough to not allow us to have them in the States.
Actually, they did. It was exclusive to the Nintendo Online shop, but they did bring that out for us.
And then they took it away. And then they took it.
Yeah, it's currently out of stock. I think there's going to be more at some point, though.
Ow. So I got that set. Now, to get back to the question, whoa. Why is he always after me here? Man,
He knows.
I'm gonna do it. Yep. I
Yep.
saw it was going to happen, and I have not gotten the timing right to roll through that. So I've got problems. But I'm looking forward to new monsters and new weapons. The charge axe, I think, is probably I'm the most interested in.
Yeah, Charge Axe is pretty fun.
It looks
Like a slower meteor switch axe.
Yeah, I like the, from what I've seen online about some of the tutorials, it just looks really cool. I like how it reacts, I like some of the moves, so I think that's really what I'm going to try to get into and hopefully be somewhat decent at.
Alright, good stuff. And I would also like to just point out it feels
Way to
great
go,
to be able to
Judge.
stun monsters with an axe.
Oh man, that was cool. Oh wow,
Yeah.
nice. You can stun monsters with the charge axe.
Yeah, it's got a type of file that lets you stun things. It's good stuff.
cool.
Sweet. That's good to look forward to.
Alright, and Nyanracuga's second question. What was your first Monster Hunter game that you played? I think we kind of went into this with the Try demo.
Yeah,
Question
yeah,
was
it was probably...
Try itself.
If Try itself was, the demo itself was, then that was that. If not, then it would have been Try.
Alright. It's a fun game, that one.
Yeah, it was.
Alright, question 3, and this is the final one. Out of the 3 current Well Done podcast hosts, who would you rather do an arena quest with? This could be a challenge.
Oh.
Oh my.
Let's see. Yeah, I have done Arena Quest with Judge before. I remember thinking, man, this guy is fearless. It'd have an inch of health left, but the monster's limp, and he's like, oh, I'm going in. I'm like, dude.
Typical
Nice.
me.
So there's a number of quests that Judge carried me through, and then dropped me off and killed the monster, and then came back and got me. So that was good stuff.
Cool beans.
So just go
There you
with
go.
Judge out of experience, eh?
Out of experience, yeah. I think I've only got to hunt with the other 2 distinguished hosts on Monster Hunter Bay when I was trying to get that stupid Sky Square.
Yeah, that was fun times.
Yep.
It was.
Which, by the way, was completed with me.
Yeah, it was.
Where I also joined in and we broke the horns, but he didn't get a Sky Square.
Oh, okay.
I'm still the best.
Red Stash is awesome.
Which
Oh,
one of
man.
you was there when Yuri triple carded?
I believe that. Yeah, that was me.
That
was
was about everybody on live stream.
Like, that wasn't even me. My wife was like, really? You didn't? I'm like, thanks for
Oh,
the
wow.
support.
That's
My wife, she is absolutely... I mean, she's not really... She doesn't like the game at all. She's like, it's so noisy, and there's always these things. But she's the best ever. I wish every man could have a wife as awesome as mine.
awesome. That's good.
Awesome.
She
song.
said if I kept running late, she would come and answer questions for me. And they said, and so then she started doing it. She said, so, how do you defeat monsters? And I said, okay, what would you say? I would say, well, first, I let the monster set me on fire, and then I just confuse him by fainting. Like, geez.
Well, you've already done that with the Savage Joe.
I know. And now, as you can see once again,
Yeah,
the
it
help
looks like
meter-
you're about to do it again.
Yeah, fortunately I've got that. Oh, no wonder I'm having problems.
Hmm?
I am not so hot to not need a hot drink.
Mm.
That's why my health...
Oh, it's not that I'm too hot, it's I'm too cool for
you're
hot
too
drinks.
cool for hot drinks. So you're like Fonzie. You're already cool.
Hey.
And now,
Hey, now he's
Because-
going after me.
Oh.
Yeah.
see, I can't say now. Now I need a well done steak from somebody on the Well Done podcast.
Ooh, pick me.
I don't carry those.
Big
It's all
pot.
about energy drinks.
Come
I
on,
usually-
guys.
I've
Come
got
on. Alright, here, I got some steaks. Oh, where are you? Where'd you go? There you go.
Thank you.
It's good,
Yeah.
I'm fighting him by myself.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Watch me accidentally eat
By
a
the way, if you were paying attention, you may have just learned something about Devil Joe here. He is weak enough to poison that he will actually be poisoned by not one but two poisoned meats. Most monsters, after they get affected by one status meat, that's it for them.
Ooh.
Oh.
There you have it, folks.
Oh my.
Information.
And knowing is half the battle. G.I.
sure
Joe.
is.
G.I. Joe.
Alright, well, that was all the questions we had from Nyanracuga, so time to move on. Next up, we have Gardevoir. Everyone's
Gardevoir,
favorite Pokemon turned Unity member.
who's also a bit pervy.
Sorry for blowing you up there, Everly.
That's okay. I wondered how I got over here.
Alright, question number 1.
Bomb on the leg. Ah. Sorry, go ahead.
If a monster was more like a human visually, but it was still easy to tell them apart, would you feel the same about killing them or capturing them?
Ooh.
Hmm.
I would say, yeah, I would. And one of the reasons is because one of the reasons I like Monster Hunter is it's sort of like you don't do it just for sport. At least I don't. Even if I'm helping a low rank hunter go after something ridiculous, I always carve it and use the material from it. So, yeah, if it's got something I need, yeah.
Well, if you read the little blurbs with each quest, one of them is actually from a spoiled princess who's saying that, I'm bored, go kill some monsters for me to be entertained.
Yeah, I never do that.
Yeah, you gotta look out for the clients there. Some of them are up to no good.
And I guess even on that one, I still get stuff from the monster that I need. So
Oh.
even if
It's
the
sport
princess
for them, but for you it's still about getting the stuff.
yeah, I guess the gladiator fights for his life.
Yay! I don't have poop.
I got
The
you,
free
buddy.
head.
Do, you're saved.
There you go.
Yay!
Hey,
Alright, so, question number 2. If someone gave you 3 million of whatever type of currency you desire, and they asked you to build a home they could live in, made out of toothpicks, would you do it? It wouldn't cost anything to get the toothpicks and other materials to build it, but you would need to do it yourself with a maximum of 2 partners.
$3 million to build a home out of toothpicks.
Yeah.
No, I would not do that. That
It would
to
take
me,
a while.
It seems like it would take if you do the math that comes out to you gotta be kidding me.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
No worries.
I was going for the kill shot and he ended up getting it.
Yeah, it happens.
We just blame somebody.
I blame you, Unity. Yeah, it'd take a while. It'd probably also be tough to build a house of toothpicks up to code.
Yeah.
Well, that would be difficult and hard to get the plumbing.
Oh yeah, toothpick plumbing, that would be probably uncomfortable.
I mean, think about the toilets in that place.
Yeah, just sitting on toothpicks, that would be just...
That's
No.
Get
unfortunate.
some jobbing in places where it shouldn't be jobbing.
Nice.
Alright.
Oof.
Well, I think that's probably enough Devil Joe for now.
Yeah, I'm feeling like I need to feel better about myself. We need to do something
You should
successful.
feel great about yourself anyway. The reason that's enough Devil Joe for now is because we don't want people getting bored seeing only Devil Joes.
Yes.
Unless if you're a Devil Joe junkie.
Mm-hmm.
There are some of those. I know some. Alright, and Guard's third and final question. Do you use all weapons in Monster Hunter? If not, then some detail would be nice as to why, but not required.
Well, since we were fooling around with my guild card earlier, I think we know the answer that I am a heavy switch axe user. Others that I've used mostly in Tri, though, I do like the hammer, and I like the dual blades in Ultimate. Never really took to the longsword, and I always struggled with the lance because I was so used to the switch axe. Some of the dodges, some of the things I was expecting it to do was doing something else, and it always put me in a tough spot. So I never really got really decent with the lances. As far as ranged weapons go, when I was trying to get with Alatron, and of course sleep bombing was heavy back then, so that's where I got most of my experience with bow guns. But I'm not much of a gunner. At least 20% of my shots hit anything but the monster.
Sounds like we're like kindred spirits here. I mean, I hit monsters with bowgun shots, but I mean, just in terms of our weapon preferences, it's just like, whoa, I get this guy.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, so we're back. I mean, not back. We've always been here. Nothing has changed. You're definitely
Nothing
not seeing
has
anything
changed at all. Nothing
Yeah.
at
Nothing
all.
to see here, people.
Yep, just
different.
go
Nothing here
about.
but us chickens.
I don't know what just happened, but I'm scared.
All right, well, we have just finished with Gardevoir's questions, which brings us to our next quest and our next questioner. We have Caramon.
Caramon!
Caramon.
So,
Caramon.
Caramon actually has a request for us.
Ooh.
With the blessing of the WDP, Caramon would like Everly to pick a quest and have each podcast member wear to that quest as many negative skills as possible.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Or, if not that, which I think might be the better idea because it might take time to make a massively negative skill set.
Exactly.
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. If not, have everyone bring a weapon that delivers the same status, but not necessarily all the exact same weapon.
Ah, okay.
And do a single monster quest and see if we can keep it in that status for like as long as possible.
I vote. I'm down. Ooh.
Yeah, that would be pretty fun actually.
He's doing his
Yeah.
acrobatic aerial
Yeah,
stuff.
World Tour. The World Tour is much more interesting in Monster Hunter 4, by the way, because he shoots fireballs while he's doing it.
Huh. I've never seen this before in my life. I'm sort of...
All Rathaloses can do this. When Silver Rathalos does it, it's the most boring because it rarely actually attacks out of this. This is one of those
Shoot
rare
it!
times,
Shoot it!
apparently.
Ah! Damn it!
You're the one with the bow. What are you telling us to shoot it for?
Oh wait, that's right. Oh god!
All right,
Sorry,
so
I'm gonna-
we'll have to keep that status request in mind from Caramon there, because that's all that Caramon has asked us.
Oh.
All right, next up we've got Seraphie.
Ah, Seraphie!
The
who
natives.
starts off by, in all caps, saying, "You guys got Everly?"
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yes, we got Everly. You did not. Ha ha ha.
because we are the epicest of epic.
Yeah, it just goes to show we are in fact the greatest.
Jeez.
Our steaks are more meaty.
All right. So, her first question. What is your fondest memory of Tri?
Oh, God!
Judge.
Let's try. Oh, nice. I think there was a time when... You know what? Judge might have been one of them, but
Probably.
three high-ranked Unity hunters, we just started helping a new hunter who really didn't know what he was, doing. It was brand new. I didn't bring any bombs.
Bomb that face.
Oh, you know it.
And we did the jumping for Jaggy quest, and we just destroyed him. And the new hunter was like He was just typing, man, you guys are scary.
Yeah, actually, that was with me.
Yeah,
And
I remember that.
sounds like fun times.
It was cool because, we did that, but then we were helping him understand how some stuff worked and why he wasn't getting skills on his armor set. That is one of the things that I really like about Monster Hunter is the cooperation of it.
Oh, yeah.
Of helping somebody that's new to the game understand how it works and how you do things. And, to this day, like in Monster Hunter,
Which one is that? Monster Hunter
Yeah.
I got you guys.
Thank you. I learned why I was not successfully flashing Ala down. Because, he's huffing ice, and I understand what that means now. So, being able to help somebody learn it and enjoy the game more, that was one of those moments where I enjoyed that.
Yeah, and there's almost always more to learn.
Yep.
Like, I myself only recently learned that Devil Joe's so weak to poison that 2 poison meats will poison him.
And I
I
learned.
passed that on.
And I learned something, but I don't know what I learned.
I know I've mentored my fair share of low-level players.
Oh, we learned that there's a snail in the Misty Peaks.
Yeah, that Misty Pig snail is the best.
Yeah, we
And that turtle.
gotta go visit him.
Alrighty. Well, on a similar vein, Seraphie's next question is, what is your fondest memory of Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate so far?
Huh.
Build the focus!
No red stash.
Let's see. I think probably it was my first trip through Misty Peaks.
Oh, Misty Peaks is gorgeous. I love it.
Yeah, it's
And
pretty.
it's got a snail.
It's well, yeah. I just learned that. But it was sort of. It's like Tri Ultimate was so much, or not Tri Ultimate, 3 Ultimate. It was basically Tri, so it was nothing new, and it was like something we had played so much.
Yay!
We got to see something new.
Yeah. That,
So seeing, and anytime you go up against a new monster, we're seeing.
oh, yes. New monsters are just the best part of always.
Yeah.
Those sexy new monsters.
And with you starting in Tri, pretty much like every subspecies is new to you, yeah?
Oh yeah, purple Raytheons and pink, or purple Ludroths rather, and all that good jazz.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Gotta love those Looty Poos.
And there goes the tail.
With butter. Who served it?
Oh my.
All right. Question number 3 we got here is, are you planning on doing an Everly Switch Axe quest like you did in Tri for Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate?
Yes, so much so that I started like a year ago. It just somehow it escaped everybody. But I'll have to
Are you sure it started a year ago and you didn't just time travel back from this point?
I time traveled back. I posted the thread on Unity and then got the forum to make it look like it happened a year ago.
All right.
Awesome.
So yeah, but I'll.
That takes skill.
Yeah. Oh, I got it. See, check me out.
Oh,
Here I
yeah,
am on
you're-
fire.
Yeah, you're confusing the monster.
Yeah, he's like, dude, why are you even trying?
I get it. Try. All right. Seraphie's next question. Bacon or avocado?
Bacon. Yes. I'm not an avocado guy at all.
Bacon
Don't even like
is the
guacamole.
candy of meats.
Meat candy. Whoa. I'm gonna have to edit that. Oh god.
All right. And Seraphie's final question. When is the best time to hunt with you? I know I got to hunt with you last week, and it was awesome.
Cool, yeah, we did like some gathering. Let's see. Usually, on the weekends is the best to catch me.
Well, that
Whoa.
How is it?
So-
Trap?
Weekends.
Oh no. Whenever you spot the rare Everly online is the best time.
Apparently it's when no one else is, because there's very rarely is anybody in my friends list on.
Aw. I'll be
Yeah.
on your friends list, Everly. Add
You
me.
are.
I
You
am?
are.
Whoa.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, gosh.
That's how I found you.
I don't think I'm on your friends list. We're gonna have to fix that.
I'm on everybody's list.
That's because
Yeah.
you judge.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's true.
How can you judge people if you don't know where they are?
Yeah. So add me to your list if you want to be judged.
Yeah. Alright, well, that's it for Seraphie's questions.
Yay.
Next,
Whoa.
Ooh,
we've got
nice.
Link1275.
Insert witty judge comment about his name.
Alright, so, he says he's got one question for you. It's the same as someone else had. Their question was, who are you? And his question is, who asked the first question?
Oh, I think Hiro asked it the first time, didn't he?
Yes, though he could be playing a mind game here, and he might be asking you, who asked the very first question here. So really,
Ooh,
we just
oh,
don't
who
know.
is-
Could be mind
oh.
games.
Mind games. You gotta love those mind games.
Well, the answer is I'm Everly. I was nobody until today, because I'm the guest on the season premiere of season 4 of the Well Done podcast, which makes me somebody.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah! There you have it.
Yeah.
And that's all we've got from Link.
Stinky dink.
Next
There
up,
we
we
go.
have someone who is quite special. Canti.
Canti.
Oh,
Lord
my.
Canti.
Yeah, one of them.
Madame Canti.
Yeah.
Cantata.
We're like 2 generations after Canti and hosting this podcast.
Yep. Well, like the Deep Space Nine of the podcast.
Which is a shame. I always wanted to be the next generation.
Oh, man.
Oh,
But anyway,
man. Hello.
Canti's first question. Well done podcast? Never heard of it. What is this?
Oh,
I don't know.
Such blasphemy.
indeed.
So,
Such
Everly, what is
blasphemy
this?
indeed.
The Well Done podcast is perhaps the coolest thing that has graced Monster Hunter. And it is 3 highly skilled hunters talking with another hunter that sometimes is skilled and sometimes is me. And then we get to talk about what we like about it, and people get to ask questions, and then the whole thing is posted on the internet for the enjoyment of all.
Indeed.
Good stuff.
For free!
Whoa, it doesn't get any cheaper than that without us paying you, and we're not going to pay you.